Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Haxenhunt. Really excited about today's episode, shooting the Hoyt Axius Alpha against the Bowtech Revolt X. Both great feeling bows, great shooting bows. Super stoked to put them head to head, see how they shoot together, see which one I like better. Both set up at 30 inches draw length with 70-pound limbs. So let's get down to it. Let's shoot these things. And if you guys want to see which one I'd rather prefer over the other, then go ahead and stay tuned. First up, we've got the Hoyt Axius Alpha. Great feeling bow. Let's go ahead and show you guys the balance of this bow. It is a perfectly balanced bow. It does not tip or move at all, which I really like. I am a big fan of that. Show you guys the draw cycle of this bow. It is a 70-pound draw length or draw weight, but it feels like 80 pounds. It feels just like my RX1. Shot process feels really good. Back wall is a little spongy, just a little bit. Nothing too bad. I just gotta stop complaining about that. No, but yeah, it is a little bit spongy there. I'll show you guys here up close to the camera. I'll show you the cams as I pull back on that. So you can see a little bit of sponge there. Not a whole lot. String angle is actually surprisingly pretty good for a 29.5-inch axle bow. String angle does not feel like that short of an axle bow. Really like that string angle for a small compact bow. This bow's gonna be really good in the tree stand. It's gonna be really good in blind. But yeah, it feels really good in the hand. Grip feels really good. The only thing I would complain about is that draw cycle. That draw cycle is just a really tough pull throughout the whole cycle. I do know that the RX4 Alpha, which is this same bow but in carbon, it doesn't have that same draw cycle, and they have the same cams. I don't know. Yeah, same cam, same let off and everything, but it's not too bad. I'm sure I'd get used to it if I had purchased this bow. But let's go ahead with one last shot out of this Axius Alpha. Yeah, so that Hoyt Axius feels really good. Feels good in the hand. Now let's go ahead and shoot this Bowtech Revolt X. I'll show you guys the balance of this bow. Right there in the hand, very good. Tilts back just slight bit, but not a whole lot at all. Got really nothing to complain about that. Let's go ahead and, if you don't notice, I do say let's go ahead a lot. I had some people point that out, so I'm just gonna say it more. So let's go ahead and show you guys the draw cycle. Oh, that draw cycle of this Bowtech is so freaking smooth. I love the draw cycle of this bow. It just feels like nothing. It's 70 pounds and it feels like I'm pulling maybe 60. So compared to that Hoyt Axius Alpha, that one feels, they're both 70. This one feels like 60. The other one feels like 80. So weight wise, if you have a bad shoulder or anything, Revolt X might be the way to go versus that Axius Alpha. And back wall, I'll show you those cams, is a lot more solid. Let's go shoot this arrow. shoots really good. Shoots really good, very dead in the hand. Really got no complaints about the shot with this bow. And this bow is 33-inch axle bow, so you are getting a little bit more of a bigger string angle, I would say. A little bit more forgiveness in your shot, but let's go ahead and show you guys the string angle. I almost feel like the Hoyt, they're probably the exact same string angle. Even though the Hoyt is a shorter axle bow, they've really figured out how to produce a wide string angle, and so I would say both these bows have the same string angle compared to one another, and really got no complaints with the string angle on this bow. Let's go ahead, let's see. Let's focus on that aftershock and that shot. It's really got no hand vibration or anything like that, so that's really nice. It is really dead in the hand. It's going to be very equivalent to that Hoyt. They both felt really good in the hand. Yeah, felt really good in the hand. Let's go ahead and go shoot both these bows through the chronograph, see how fast they're shooting, check the weight on them, see how heavy they both are, then compare the two, see which one I'd rather take home with me today, let you guys know my opinion on both bows, and go from there. So let's head over to the chronograph. Let's check the weight here on this Bowtech Revolt X. 5.09, and that is for that Revolt X. Let's grab this Axius Alpha, see how much this weighs.
It's a dream for some kids. Some Utah schools
5.25. And they're both set up with the same sight and rest here. And this is actually a few inches shorter axle to axle, but yeah, it's still a little bit heavy. But let's go ahead and shoot it through the chronograph and see how fast they're shooting. First up through the chronograph is going to be the Bowtech Revolt X. First shot, 272, and that is in the comfort setting. Let's go with a second shot, see if it's consistent. Duplicate, 272, so very consistent with both shots. 272 on both those shots with that Revolt X. Let's shoot the Hoyt Axius Alpha and see how fast this is shooting. First shot. .303, so we broke that 300 mark there with that first shot. Let's go ahead with the second shot and see if it's consistent. .305. So that Hoyt Axius is shooting quite a bit faster than that Revolt X. Both really good shooting bows though. Let's go ahead and head over to the range and do a 2-arrow grouping with both and see how they are grouping together. Quick 2-arrow group coming out of the Hoyt Axius Alpha up against the Revolt X. Let's go with first shot out of this Axius Alpha. Is a perfect shot there. Let's see if we can get a second perfect shot. Pulled that one a little early, but it was just a little bit low. Still a pretty good shot. Let's go ahead with the Bowtech Revolt X. Great shot there. Second shot out of the Revolt X. I shot a little bit to the left. So we got that Hoyt Axius Alpha right here, and then the Revolt X right there. So we'll say that second shot out of the Revolt X wasn't the best shot on my part. So that concludes this video with the Bowtech Revolt X with the Hoyt Axius Alpha bow. Both bows are shooting extremely well. I feel really good in the hand. And if I had to go ahead and choose a bow today, the speed's gonna win me over with the Axius Alpha. Really enjoyed the way that this bow felt, as well as getting that above 300 FPS. Just a really big fan of. And however, this Revolt X did shoot really good. Very big fan of it. And that's about it for these two bows, guys. So just want to say thank you guys so much for your support on my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. And big thanks to Terry here at TNT Archery. Let me come in and shoot the bows and use all the stuff. But just want to say huge thanks to you guys again. We'll see you guys next time.